Winners! Welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle, and it's gonna be just me today because I'm gonna try to just do a quick review because, as usual, I'm recording this last minute and I want to make sure I try to at least stay on my Sunday uploads. But it's been a very busy weekend, as you can tell. I just came from an event. This one was for our local Down syndrome, like the Walkway Down syndrome groups. That they have one in like most major cities, but you know, they have like different organizations for different, you know, special needs, medical needs, stuff like that. So this is our local one for Down syndrome, and I've been going to their event like every year for a while now because I did it with a couple times before COVID with my old princess group, and they've invited me back ever since I've started on my own too. So it's been a while. I've gone at least probably like 4 or 5 years now. But they're awesome. I love the kids there. They're so sweet. I go as like Moana pretty much like every year, and I get the same reaction every year, and it's usually like, oh, it's so good to see you again. So it's great to see like these same kids you know, growing up throughout the years. Anyways, so let's go ahead. I've got 2 bags today just to do, like I said, just a quick review to at least give you guys some new stuff to look at and all of that. So one bag is brand new, another one's older. I just wanted to show you guys because this older one did re-release, so just in case you're looking for this bag, I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I hope it's still available. I haven't looked recently, but 707 Street re-released this bag, so I just wanted to show you guys in case you're looking for this bag. They re-released. I, of course, found one and bought it before the re-release, thinking like, oh, this is such a hard bag to find. And of course it has like a big old black mark on the back. My original thought was like, it's on the back, it's fine, like if I'm wearing it, no one's gonna see the back. But then of course I buy the stinking bag, and 707 Street re-released it a little while after, but at least I didn't pay any crazy price. I think I paid like under retail for it, even buying secondhand and a rarer bag. But anyways, let's start with that old bag just to show you guys. So it's this Pocahontas one, so it's a crossbody. I had the wallet for a while. I don't know why I bought the wallet and not the purse, but I had the wallet. I bought it when it was still available, and then by the time I tried to get the purse, it was sold out. And like I said, I bought this secondhand from someone, and it's got a big old, 2 big old black marks like on the back of it. So, but like I said, because it had sold out, and this was a little before like a lot of bags were re-releasing, and I didn't really think this crossbody would re-release either, right? Like, while 707 Street does re-release a lot of like popular older bags, they don't tend to do like crossbodies and stuff. So I was shocked to see this one get re-released. That's why I bought it, thinking like, oh, it's fine, I won't have another chance to buy it. Little did I know. But you guys, this bag is really cool. Like I said, I have the wallet. It's kind of hidden away a little bit, so right now I can't dig for it. So you're just gonna see the purse. I'll put a picture of the wallet next to here for you guys to see. The wallet's actually super cool. It looks really similar to this. That's why I think I got the wallet first. But after a while, I'm like, the crossbody is pretty cool. So I wanted the crossbody too. But just to show you guys here, so you've got this great scene of her on the cliff there with the leaves flying all around her, and those leaves are all embroidered. Super nice. The material is kind of between like the suede feeling material and faux leather, so it's like softer, but it's not like suede, I think. So just so you know, that is it. And then obviously, like, so she's in this nice scene of her there on the cliff, all embroidered. I thought this is one of my favorite details here is the compass on the little metal latch. Again, so here's the crossbody strap on the inside. No fancy lining on this. Oh, just on this side. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. There's some colorful things. This strap is one of those like chain straps, like the old school ones where it's not adjustable or anything. So whatever size it is, you're gonna deal with that length. It's not removable or anything either, so it is sewn in. But it has them, you know, the faux leather part at the top there with the metal at the bottom. The bag itself on the inside is just one big compartment, but you do get an open pocket on the front and a zippered pocket in the back. at least you do have, while there's no like nothing in the middle there to spread it out or to divide things up, they do have at least the pockets for you. And then also when you lift the flap, you do get the same seam underneath. That way, like open or close, you're getting the same seam. And the lash does have it so that it's mostly lined up. It's not perfect, you guys can kind of see it. It's a little misaligned, but it's fairly close. And then back, a front view of that same seam basically from the bottom. And again, like I said, it's like these two big marks that I got on there, but I figured if it's on the back, it's not gonna be insanely noticeable. But I do like that's like a nice soft color scheme on this one. And like I said, this is older-ish. And yeah, 707 Street do re-release it, so like I said, I'm not positive it's still available. I should check before these videos. I say it every time. I should check for you guys before I make these videos. But go check them out. 707 Street in general too, if you like a lot of older bags. Specifically, I would say like Marvel. They release a lot of bags, so they're worth keeping an eye on if there are older bags that you're looking for, and you don't want to pay any kind of, you know, the crazy aftermarket price. So keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on my page because I'll post like new releases and stuff, and I'll let you guys know if they like restock anything that's pretty cool. Their latest exclusives though that they just released are the Ninja Turtles, so if you are a TMNT fan, make sure to go check them out. They release all 4 turtles in their like cosplay style. I did grab one of them, so I'll do a review video on it probably next week. I'll get to it. I have a lot, but yeah, so if you're any of the fans of any of the turtles, they do have cosplay bags of all of them now. Yeah, let me know in the comments who your favorite Ninja Turtle is if you're a fan of them. Mine's Raphael, so obviously I did get the Raphael bag. If I had more space or more money, honestly I'd probably want to try to get all 4 of them, but you know, trying to be a little bit better about my spending and the fact that I don't have space to keep these bags anymore. I'm gonna limit it to 1. Although 707 Street, if you guys ever want to send me the other 3, I will happily take them and I will find space for them. But anyways, joking aside, next bag I show you guys today is another exclusive from a different small shop. Actually, this one is from Collection Lounge. They just dropped this. It's in stock, ready to ship. So I think the small shops are starting to like hate pre-orders, so they don't really do them anymore. And if it is, it's usually maybe a couple weeks. Like they're trying to like limit pre-orders at all. So as far as I know, most small shops are trying to do just in stock now because they don't want to deal with doing the pre-orders and having things not come through. And it's a mess because people are really mean to the small shops when, you know, usually the delay isn't even on them. It's because they're not getting their shipments in for whatever reason. Whether if some of it is on them or if it's, you know, it's I don't know the whole story, so I can't say anything one way or the other. Just know that a lot of the small shops are now starting to shy away from pre-orders. I know they're all still doing like the main core line, you know, the pre-orders where there's like halfway through, like halfway from the previous month and then release at the beginning of this next month. But I think that's because they're just getting better about getting those bags out, and so Loungefly is getting them to the small shops on time, so the small shops are shipping them on time. And so I think those are like the main pre-orders that are left. Otherwise, in terms of exclusives, as far as I know, most small shops are keeping it that they wait until it's in hand, then they ship everything out and release the bag. That way you're not stuck waiting on a pre-order for months. But yeah, this one I had to grab just because, so you guys know I've mentioned before, I'm not a huge fan of all over prints, purely because placement is usually mayhem for them unless you're like getting it in person and can pick your own placement. But in terms of this one, the print I figured was small enough that I was going to get my favorite character regardless. Now that I'm looking at it, there's a chance that this is a fixed all over print. I'll have to double check, and I'll put a little, when I'm editing this video, I'll put a little note for you guys. But like I said, the print, like all over prints, when their prints are small, I'm usually okay with those because it gives you a much better chance of getting good placement, a good character that you want on front, you know, all of that stuff. So all over prints that have like big ones, those are usually the ones that you have issues with, because I've seen ones where you don't get anything good on the front, right? You're getting cut off heads or cut off bodies and just nothing looks nice on the front. But like I said, this one, you guys can already see the characters are small enough that you're gonna get all of them on the front regardless. It's just gonna be where they are on the front. But if you guys can see why I did get this bag when I don't normally gravitate towards all over prints anymore. But look at how amazing this is. Alright, so I did switch to the cinematic mode to try to give you guys the better close-up camera. So you guys, look at how cool this is. So you get the silhouette of the princess, and then inside those silhouettes is them and their sidekick in a scene from their movie somewhere. Let's just take a quick look. So you've got Snow White here with her, the silhouette is her holding the bird in her hand. The little one actually underneath is also her holding the bird. And sorry, I'm trying to see who is that? Is that Dopey? It's Dopey that's in her head. So that's like that's the character that got chosen as like her side character, right? Sorry. Gotta get to focus. Alright, and then next we have Cinderella. Of course, her transformation scene. And looks like a couple of her mice. Not Gus Gus and Jack Jack, but two different mice up there. And next we've got Jasmine. And that, I think that's the scene where she's talking to her father about the suitor. And then, of course, Raja on the top of her head. We've got Mulan, I think Khan. It's a warrior, and of course Mushu in her head there. And, you know, silhouette of hers is in a pose with her sword. Oh yeah, this is her, by the way, this is her dancing. So I'm looking, the silhouettes are mainly like the recognizable silhouettes that you see on a lot of things, but some of them are different. Like Mulan, that's a different pose. But like, this pose of Jasmine is like pretty common. Anyways, alright, let's move on. We've got Aurora dressed as Briar Rose in the forest. And those are the three fairies in her head there. Sorry, I'm looking at it I'm looking at the back, so that I don't keep moving the bag too much from you guys. And of course we've got Ariel and her tail, Flounder floating around there. In her head, Belle in her winter dress there, and Lumiere in her head part. Next up we've got Moana. Again, beautiful scene of hers. Pua up in her head. Got Tiana in her beautiful green gown. With, who is that in her head? Oh, they have Naveen in her head. So she's the only one that has like her prince in her head part. Alright, I think that's it. Is that everyone? I believe so. Oh no. Rapunzel, where is she? She's somewhere. Oh, there she is. We got Rapunzel in the boat with the lanterns, and of course Pascal on her head. Alright, now I think I got everybody. Is that everyone? Okay. So, beautiful all over print. I love just like, you know, the whole silhouette and princess inside the print. The bag is on the bigger side. You get like the, you know, just a flat front pocket, but you do get this cute pull, zipper pull with the crown, and it's like a color shift crown too. You guys can kind of see it's like shifting between like purple and blue, greenish. You get two side pockets. Print goes all the way around the entire bag. You do get this nice lavender trim. And then like the huge main compartment of the bag. The inside lining is pretty fabulous in this one too. As you can see, it's each of their castles and towers and homes. You can see Jasmine's there, there's Rapunzel's tower. Sorry, it's kind of hard for me to see because I'm like looking at it backwards, obviously. But yeah, I see, you can see, definitely see like Atlantica. I think that one's Cinderella's castle. I'm sure the one of them's Aurora's castle. There's Tiana's palace, her restaurant. I'm curious about what they did for Moana. I don't think they have anything for Moana because she doesn't technically have like some kind of big like palace building. Yeah, I think Moana got left off. But again, makes sense. Not much to put on there for her. And there is a zippered back pocket on the inside for you guys. But let me put up a regular size backpack next to it just so you guys can see like in terms of sizing. Like I said, it's not really bigger in terms of height, it's just a little bit wider at the top. Can you guys see it? Like the shape, like this one's a little bit more like eggy shape round at the top, while this one's a little bit more oval. So it's like a bigger round at the top there. Oh, dropping bags. But yeah, super nice. Like I said, this is a Collection Lounge exclusive. I don't have a discount code, I have a discount link. So if you use the link, I believe it's 15% off. It might be 10. I'd have to double check. But I'll put it down in the description box for you guys. Like I said, there's no code. You have to click on the link and then it'll give you the discount code when you go into the checkout. So you won't see anything until you add something to your cart, and then it should give you like the discount when you're checking out. But yeah, this is super nice. Like I said, it is missing a few princesses. There a lot of people asking about Pocahontas and Merida and stuff, of course. Pocahontas, I think there's a little bit of issues with her character recently. Not recently, but like it's become more prominent recently in terms of her character. I know there's a lot of outcry for her character to be taken completely out of Disney. So I get the feeling that like when you see these things where they have all the princesses on them, there's a good chance that Pocahontas will be left off, and I think it's because of people wanting her character to be removed because of her whole backstory. So just letting you guys know that might be a possibility why Pocahontas was left off. I'm not even sure why Merida was left off, but you know, Anna and Elsa probably were, just because they're not technically part of like the Disney princess line. They're their own franchise because they're so, not franchise, they're their own like thing because they are so big. And of course, you know, Raya's not on there because she's one of the newer ones. But yeah, so like I said, unfortunately it is missing a couple people, but if your favorite is on here, I think this is a pretty cool bag. If you're a fan of like the all over print, and like I said, I think just the style with the silhouette and the images inside, it's pretty cool. I like that. I like the design, so that's why I grabbed it. But alright, you guys, that's it for today. Go ahead, do all the usual stuff, like, subscribe. You all know the drill by now. Again, don't forget to follow me on social media because I will try my best to post new stuff that's coming out for you guys, specifically the stories. And yeah. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time.